What's good? What's good? This is Steeker. This is Steeker, the podcast. Hey, if you ain't done it yet, what are you doing right now? Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente. Ya tu sabes. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. You know what it is, man. The Hat Faith merchandise. I will be bringing the hats back. So purchase your merchandise. And hey, man, look. My loyalty to my brother, man, is something that will never change. My mom and dad raised us to always protect each other, watch out for each other, and talk good about each other no matter what anybody says about my brother. You cannot change my mind about him. I'm always going to ride for him through everything we're going through. I'm talking about since we were kids, there was things we got into with each other. And my mom and dad always found a way to make sure that, hey, there's value between y'all, and it's only y'all two. We only had y'all two. We didn't have any more kids. So take care of each other. Watch out for each other. And that bond that me and my brother have is something that I really, really cherish. I enjoy the time that we get to spend with each other. And, it's a beautiful thing. There are times where we disagree. We're not perfect, but we always come to a middle ground, and we both have an understanding. And let's say we don't really, we don't get it. We fighting with each other. We rather not say nothing to each other for a couple of days maybe, but we always make it very clear that we love each other, we respect each other. I remember there was this one time, man, and my brother he remembers this. We used to work together, and this one bozo clown, had the nerve to say, if y'all both were to get in a fight, who would win? I looked at my brother, he looked at me, and my brother's the type of person that, he's not the type of person that wants to start anything like that. He's a very peaceful person. From what I know from, he's not the confrontational one. I'm the ready to just smack me, but he said that, right, this person. I said, I don't know, man, to be honest with you, but I know that we could whoop your ass. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I said to him. My brother was like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, that's the kind of person I am. Like, you ain't gonna put me against my brother. It ain't gonna happen. And then you ain't gonna separate. I don't care how you feel about him or what you think about him. And then he's the same way. That's my big brother, and that's what he tells people. And that's my little brother. We watch out for each other. We're 2 years apart. And we talking about doing things together. Trust me, with the podcast stuff, it's coming. Don't worry. Just be patient. And y'all probably be like, well, okay, so what's the point of this podcast? So I got a chance to check out an interview with the boy Andrew Tate, right? And it's on the PBD podcast. I'm going to drop the link in my description. Y'all can check it out, man. It's a 4-hour long interview, and I've been watching it. I had to watch it in parts because it was just a lot at one time. And sometimes watching something for that long, you kind of lose interest. So I watched it here and there. But one of the things that really took me by surprise is how highly he talked about Tristan, right? His brother. Because if you think about it, his brother went to basically jail too with Andrew. But then he's not in that kind of atmosphere. You don't hear about his brother a lot. Kind of like right now. Y'all know about me, but if I don't tell you I got a brother, y'all probably like, who you talking about? But he literally, that's loyalty. That's love right there. He literally went in jail, and potentially, from my understanding, he could have got out. But he said, nah, they got you, they got me too. And he described it so well, how, the yin and the yang, like, y'all know Andrew Tate, how he give it up. Tristan is the opposite. But Tristan, it shows, man. It shows that there's still that brotherhood, right? That loyalty, that no matter what happens, we're here together. You going through it, I'm gonna go through it with you. That's how it's supposed to be. You know how many times I hear stories about brothers that don't get along? And you know where that comes from, right? Where two brothers don't get along, or they don't like each other, they compete with each other in the weirdest way. Not in the positive way where they could uplift each other. I'm talking about, like, if this person gets a certain vehicle, there's the person gotta outdo him just to prove that you ain't got nothing, pretty much, right? And I say this because I didn't seen it, and I heard conversations with two brothers that literally were like They just about to come down to blows with each other. That's how much they hated each other. And I'm just like, dang. I mean, my brother, I think that in our lifetime, me and my brother had got in one argument, and he literally had to check me. He had to check the big brother. And I really had to like really soak that in, because I was like, wow, man, like I'm gonna allow somebody else, because it had nothing to do with my brother, but I was so mad at something else, and I allowed that to kind of like, you know, mess up our relationship. Nah, it ain't gonna fly like mama jokes. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't gonna happen, my boy. It ain't gonna happen. So in that specific clip, you start seeing Andrew Tate in a different light. Am I saying I agree with everything this man stands for? No, look, the reason why a lot of people don't agree with him is because he never talked about other things except for the fact of how to be a better man, right? Pretty much. How to be strong, how to have multiple women and people didn't like that, cars, whatever, houses. But in this interview, he's talking about he has kids. You know, he has a life. Remember, Andrew said it himself. He had to build a character for you to get some kind of attention from him. Because if he was just normal, like regular Joe, it ain't gonna fly. Look at what is it, Jordan Peterson. After a while, people are like, hey, whatever. But Andrew got your attention because he said certain things that were raw and uncut. But going back to the brother thing, right? Can you imagine you're the big brother, the little brother, you go to jail. And I seen this too. This is the worst part. And then the other one goes to jail. And one of them snitch on each other so they don't have to do more time. Can you imagine that? Them two didn't do that. Them two held it down. They're like, hey, man, you in there, I'm in there. We know each other. You don't say nothing, I don't say nothing. Because they don't have, like, right now, they don't really have, like, hardcore evidence on them right now. Or what I'm saying, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it just shows, man, that that's the way it's supposed to be. And where does that come from? It comes from a strong father figure. When you got a strong father figure, look, when my dad growing up, if I messed up and my brother was right there, we both got the whooping. We both got the whooping, man. Because I took a whooping from my brother. He took a whooping from me. I messed up and did something. Hey, both of y'all gonna get it. Both of y'all. I mean, from my understanding, Andrew Tate's father was a little bit more on the extreme, not on the whooping part, but on the fact of for 3 hours, y'all got to sit and look at each other in the room, and if anybody makes any more noise, I'm going to put them. Boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. But my dad has done similar things like that too, and that's what made me love my little brother, because there was times where we both got a whooping, and we were in that room, Incate cabrón. You know, we was just there, and then we was just like, you know, like, through those dark moments, it made us really be a lot stronger with each other. And there was moments at times as we got older too that we kind of separated. But I'm always the first person, or he might be the first person, say, hey, how you doing, whatever. We always find a way to communicate with each other, because at the end of the day, I only got him. And I know he will do the same for me. He's always watching out for me like I watch out for him. And to hear Andrew Tate talk highly about his brother like that, knowing his brother was really not really involved with any of this media stuff, all this social media, and he was still sitting there in jail with his brother, that right there shows something, a difference. That's what we missing these days. Let's be real. A lot of family members like to butt heads and go against with each other. Like, I got kids myself, and I tell them all the time, it's only y'all three. And then imagine my oldest is not even blood. He's not really blood mine, you know. My two little ones are. But I make sure that all three of them, I'm like, y'all only got each other. And even if your big brother leaves, at the end of the day, y'all got each other right here, y'all two. So y'all got to know how to value each other. It's a sister and a brother. Hey, take little brother, take care of big sister, and sister will take care of little brother. That's just the way I make sure that. I put that in their head all the time. Because at the end of the day, family is always thicker than water. I mean, well, family. Blood is always thicker than water. But it's a great interview. It's long. It's long, man. It's long. It's a long interview. I can say that. 4 hours long. You got to have some patience just to listen to this man talk. He's talking about a lot of things, but that's one of the things that really got my interest. I was like, wow, that is so true. I never really thought about it like that. Like his brother really wasn't involved. Like if y'all hear about anything about Tate's, all you hear about is Andrew Tate. You really don't hear much about his brother. But his brother sat down with him right there like a real G stand-up guy. Like, yeah, we gonna ride this together, 100. We family, and we gonna ride it out. If they take me, if they take you, they have to take me with you. Man, salute to that. I don't know about y'all, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Because, hey, the man is speaking facts. That's the way a family's supposed to be raised. With a strong father figure. Look, you know, the family's going to be riding together. Family forever. You hear me? And do me a favor right now. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente at tu side. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart. Have faith and never give up. All right. 1.